Hello, Good Life Training members. Follow along with me as we work through our full body strength training routine. All you're going to need is a little bit of space and 2 dumbbells. Let's jump right into it. Let's start by getting some blood flowing. Let's start with pulling our knees up in the back. Let's go for about 10 each side. Let's start getting the blood pumping. 10 each side, pull it each rep for about 1 second until you get up to 20. $18, $19, and $20. If at any point you need to pause me to catch up, that's totally okay. Let's go for some big arm circles backwards. Let's go for about 10. Headed backwards. Just getting some blood pumping, getting some range of motion into the joints before we start to hit any full body activities. And let's switch direction. Let's go 10 over the top. Let's get a little squat motion warmed up. We're gonna get some full body blood pumping. We're gonna go for a squat and walk it out into a plank. Then you're gonna come right back up into it. Standing where you started. For your low squat, walking yourself forward. Come back to a deep squat and standing right back up. Let's go for 3 more of these. Squat and walk it on out. Coming right back. This is your chance for your hips, knees, ankles to get a little bit of blood flowing. And start to turn some of your upper body weight-bearing muscles on. Let's do 1 more rep there. And we're gonna come right back up to the top. Let's do some movements where we start to move a little bit faster now. We're gonna go for some knee hugs in towards your chest. You can start to get your body moving a little bit faster. Body temperature is gonna go up. Heart rate's gonna go up as we're starting to move a little bit faster. We're gonna also work through this knee hug movement for about 10 reps each side. Let's mix in some jumping jacks. Now we're gonna really start to get the body temperature elevated, get your blood flowing, start to get the heart rate up a little bit, and we're gonna jumping jack it out for about 15 more seconds. If you don't quite feel comfortable with jumping jacks, you can start with some side-to-side steps. If you're someone who wants to avoid a little bit of that impact on your knees and ankles and feet. Let's go for 3, 2, 1, and we can cut it right there. Now let's get to the meat of the workout. Let's start off working your way through the basic pillars of the human body's movements. Let's start with some squats. You're gonna hold both dumbbells up on your shoulders. If you prefer, you can just hold 1 dumbbell and go for a goblet squat. We're gonna go for 45 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest on all 5 of these movements. Let's get it started. Starting first with some squats. Coach Nicole's gonna count 3 seconds on the way down for me. Here we go.
3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 15 seconds. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Last one. 3, 2, 1.
All right, let's rest for 15 seconds. Before we get into our next movement, you can give the legs a little bit of a shake. We're gonna come down to the floor. You can do these from your knees or from standing. Let's go for some push-ups. Let's start this in about 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Same idea, we're going down slow. 1, 2, 3, taking your time. 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
10 seconds.
Take them nice and slow. 9.
Last one.
And 10. Very nice. We're gonna get into some single leg activity. We've hit both legs at the same time. We've hit some upper body push. Let's start working on some reverse lunges. Same idea here. Slowly alternating legs for 45 seconds. Here we go. 2, 1, and let's roll. Alternating sides here. About 3 seconds on the way down. 3, 2, 1. And switching sides. Very nice, working your way up to 45 seconds. I got a chance to do one more rep in here, 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and then I'll take 15 seconds to breathe. Next up, we're gonna do some upper body pulling muscles. Bringing those dumbbells right back into action. Let's do this one also from your knees. All we need is to pull one elbow up towards your hip at a time. The longer you can get, the better. If you can turn this into a full plank renegade row, that is fantastic. But let's work through this one on your knees to get started. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. We're locking into that mat, pulling in hard, driving that elbow back with some power on it. Slowly let it return to the floor. The goal is to really keep yourself locked up and squared up to the floor so you don't end up doing one of these. We want to row and stay squared up to the floor the whole time.
Three, 2, 1, good.
Perfect. 15 seconds. We're due to hit our final piece of everything, which is a little bit of core activity. We're gonna start with a dumbbell dead center on your mat. You're gonna alternate sides on lifting your legs over or around this dumbbell. You could go up over the top. You could pull them in and go around. As long as we go for 45 seconds, whichever variation you prefer. Let's get started. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. If you want to use your hands, just a little bit. If you want to use them to help you get closer to this movement, fantastic. If you want to start practicing no hands and just going up over the top, fantastic. As you repeat this workout more often, you'll eventually be able to just pull your feet in and dance around that dumbbell. Definitely a lot harder to pull your knees in and go around it this way.
3, 2, 1.
There's your 5 movements. We're gonna repeat all of those movements for 2 more rounds each. That's the end of the workout. We'll get a quick stretch in at the end. Take about 15 seconds here. We'll get back into our squats. All right, is it time? It's time. Here we go. Let's go for squat round 2. Dumbbells are up. Ready, set, and squat. 1, 2, 3. We're up. Let's keep that same momentum. Same tempo. If you're doing more than 15 15 squats. If you're doing more than If you end up with more than 15 squats in 45 seconds, you're probably going too fast. 3, 2, 1, and up. That's a 4 or 5 second rep. Each rep, 5 seconds. That's gonna put you around 9, 10, 11, 12-ish reps. And that's time on your squats. Let's take 15 seconds to relax before we get into our push-ups. Let's take 15 seconds to relax before we get into our push-ups. Okay, here we are. We're all set for round 2 on your push-ups. Try to lower yourself slowly, landing in between about 12 to 15 reps in this 45 seconds. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4, 5, 5, 5, 6, 2, 1, 7, 2, 1, 8, 2, 1, 9, 2, 1, 10, 2, 1.
Last one.
1, 2, 3. And that's gonna be the final rep. Way to go on your push-ups. Next, we're gonna go into our single leg activity. After about 15 seconds, we get back into our reverse lunges. A few deep breaths. Here we go. Let's get started on our step back lunge. Ready, set, and go. Alternating legs, coming down to the floor slowly. You're definitely welcome to do all these movements, especially the lower body movements, with some dumbbells. I'm gonna grab these for the second half of the set. You will just hold them right at your sides and let those add some gravity into your reverse lunges. If this is your first time moving for a while, or you're still getting comfortable with this reverse lunge, you're always welcome to stick with body weight. And that's gonna be 45 seconds on that. We come to the floor. Round 2 on our final movement, or our 4th movement, the renegade rows. Come on down. Let's knock this out just like we did the first round. Slow and steady, keeping your hips and shoulders squared up to the floor. Let's go for 45 seconds. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, and go. Locking in with the floor, only moving the elbow that's supposed to move. And pulling that arm back as far as it can.
Seconds.
Stay smooth through the entire set. Don't let your form change as the muscles get tired.
Good.
All right, and our final movement. For set 2, movement number 5, we set that dumbbell up and go for some over the dumbbell or around the dumbbell crunches. Leg raises, crunches. All right, it's a little bit of both. All right, let's get this party started. 45 seconds on this core work. Get the feet lined up with that dumbbell. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, and go. I'm gonna minimally use the hands, just to keep the control. And go around that dumbbell, unless you miss it. And let's keep going around the dumbbell. Don't kick it over. You can do this with a water bottle, or a puppy, or a baby.
10 seconds. Three, two, one.
Think we're ready for round 3? Take your 15 seconds, grab some water, and let's get into it. 15 seconds. I'm ready to be done with this. You probably are too. Let's knock it right out this time around. Let's go squats first. 3 seconds on the way down. 45 seconds. Last chance to do squats. Get an extra inch at the bottom. Maybe pick up that second dumbbell if you've just been using one until now. Let's get it started. Slow and steady. 3, 2, 1, let's go. 3, and we're out. Take it slow. 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4, and 5, 5, 5, 6, 2, 1. Perfect. Clock's a little past halfway. 7, 8, 9. If you end up 1 rep higher or lower than me, that's totally okay. 10. Time for one more. 44 and 45. Take your 10 seconds, catch your breath a little bit. We get into part 2, we go for some push-ups. This is the last round. Get as low as you can, be as under control as you can. Let's get into it for some push-ups. All right, here we go, 45 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Come on. 2, 3. And if you're going a little bit faster than me, that's okay. If you're going a little bit slower than me, that's okay. Just don't let yourself get stopped like here and then push back up. You want to make sure you're getting the full depth and get it right back up. If you need to put something underneath yourself, give yourself a target to aim for, push back up, and you know you're at least getting that much closer to the floor. Let's finish out this 45 seconds.
Good.
Woo! All right, arms are definitely getting a little tired. Okay, we move along to our single leg activity. We fit both legs, we fit the upper body push. Let's take the dumbbells for the whole set on round 3. Woo! Take a couple deep breaths. You're ready to reverse lunge. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Take it slow. And we're up. Get up off of that floor confidently. Don't let those weights drag you down or have you falling over. Stand up proud. Stand up confidently, pushing through the floor. Your legs are plenty strong enough for this. Pushing right through the floor, like you're pushing a leg press platform away from you. Or just climbing up some stairs, push that stair away. And this is gonna be the last step back lunge. All right, that's the end of all the single leg activities. We're coming down to the floor. We're due for round 3 on our renegade rows. Make sure you don't toss your dumbbells that far away like me. Okay, let's get all set. You can make the dumbbells heavier, go for a little bit heavier. If you got the same ones you've had the whole time, maybe go for a more challenging variation up to your toes, or get the knees a little further away from the dumbbells. Let's roll. 3, 2, 1, go.
10 seconds. 3, 2, 1.
That's perfect. 10 each time. All right, we got one more round left. Moving our feet around this dumbbell. I am getting sweaty. All right, 45 more seconds here. That's the end of your follow-along workout. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's set it up. 1, 2, 2. It's another one. We want to approach it slowly. You're in 30 really fast, crappy reps. Not nearly as good as getting 12 or 15 nice controlled reps. Keep cruising. This is the last 20 seconds of your workout. We're going to pull it down just a little bit as soon as this set's over. Keep cruising. Last rep, getting one more in. That's time there. Let's go for a few cool down stretches. Just gonna touch your toes, stretch out your quads, stretch your shoulders, and we'll get you out of here. First things first, get your dumbbells out of the way. Send your toes straight ahead. Reach out as long as you can. You go get those toes. You're just gonna hang out for about 20 seconds right here. You can sink deeper and deeper into that as the seconds go by. Hold on about 5 more seconds. There you go. Let's flip you over into your child's pose. Open the knees up pretty wide. Maybe wider than your mat. You're going to sink the hips back onto your heels. Move those hands up overhead. Some people might be better off going sideways if your mat's not as wide as your knees. And sink it back this way. Let's hold for 20 seconds. Let's do about 10 more seconds. And slowly work your way up out of that child's pose. Let's do one more stretch. We're going to stand up, hit those quads, pulling up behind you. Hold on to anything if you want to, or just stand out in the free space. Let's hold each leg for about 20 seconds. Since we squatted, we lunged, we got the quads, a good bit of abuse. Hold on to this for about 10 more seconds. And we can work on that other leg. Same idea, 20 seconds. One more deep breath here. And we are all good. You're welcome to keep stretching if you have certain body parts that might feel like they could use a little bit of extra stretch. But that's all we got for you on today's short 20-minute follow-along workout. Thanks for joining us.